Torrance standout John Hine hits one into center for an RBI single, and that brings freshman Chris Vapanek all the way in from second. Later in the play, Hine and DeGuire get caught up at second in an awkward pickle, but they catch a huge break as Mount Sac's Michael Newell fumbles the catch at second. 2 batters later, with the bases loaded, Kyle Petter steps up again and comes through in the clutch. Petter sends a long fly ball all the way to the warning track, and that scores Hine, Josh Thompson, and DeGuire, which gives the Warriors now an 8-3 lead. Petter was huge against Mount Sac in their last meeting as he pitched a 2-hitter. This time around, he made sure he helped the Warriors out with his bat.
I just had to go up there and contribute at the plate and be a leader in the outfield and do my job there, because I did my job on Tuesday when I pitched against East LA, and now I knew that coming out, this is a big game for us. We have to win this game, and to change conference, that just changed the momentum of conference right there for us.
The Warriors would cruise the rest of the way with a 16-3 victory over the Mounties. Nick Turner finished with 8 innings pitched and 4 strikeouts on the day. Needless to say, Turner was very thankful for the run support that he was giving by his teammates.
Our offense is definitely, like I said, one of the better offenses around, and for them to just score that many runs was just a really big relief and really nice.
After a few weeks of frustrating 500 ball, the Warriors came into the game with their backs against the wall, with Mount Sac now caught up to them in the conference standings. But after this big win, they're feeling very confident now, and after the game, they decided to show Nate Furley just how confident they're feeling now.
I think it was status quo today, came out with energy. And
Great game, Coach. This was one of the Warriors' more balanced efforts of the season. 16 runs is the most they've scored all year. 6 batters got at least 1 hit, and on the mound, Saul Sombrano retired all 3 batters in the 9th to relieve Nick Turner, as you can see, pitched another gem. The Warriors improved to 5-3, which tops the South Coast Conference standings. Now they're tied with Mount Sac.
I have to say, that cupcake looked pretty good. I think it's better than a Gatorade bath.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it tasted good for Coach right there, but the next day I know he was planning on disciplining his players for that and making them run, so I'm pretty sure that tasted just a little bit better the next day.
You think they're still feeling it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Speaking of discipline, they have to keep disciplined if they want to get and stay on top of conference. What's going on with their record?
Well, yeah, so we talked about earlier, they got off to a great start. They started 7-0 in non-conference play, but then they fell off, going 6-6 the rest of the way. And now they got to pick it up in conference play, because at the end of the year, it doesn't really matter what your overall record is if you want to get a conference title, that is. And so they got to, get a good conference record to get a conference title, because it's been a while since they got one.
It has, but I think there are 4 teams in second place.
Yeah, so it's a 4-way tie currently. El Camino is is in first place right now, but there's a 4-way tie. LA Harbor, Compton, Mount Sac, a few other teams. I think it's a 4-way tie at second place. But yeah, like we said, they got to separate themselves from the pack in conference play if they want a title, because it's been, like 4 years now since they had their last conference title?
It has been, and we'll make sure to be able to tell you how they're doing the rest of the season. As a matter of fact, this is the time where you know that if you want to get in touch with us, go ahead and take a look at the information on your screen. Call us at 310-618-5762. And you can email us at thesportsdesk@TorranceCA.Gov. You can view our shows online at TorranceCA.Gov as well. Did you know that we're on YouTube now?
I did. I always check it out. I like watching myself and all the other reporters. It's fun.
It's
cool.
pretty
It's cool to be on YouTube.
It is.
For sure.
Just the shows from 2010, though. And speaking of future shows, you're covering a track meet this week, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a South and Torrance track, so that should be fun. A lot of competitive athletics all around in the Torrance high schools for sure.
Well, it's looking good. Thanks so much for coming in studio.
Hey, well, thank you for having me on, and look forward to doing it next time.
Well, for myself and the rest of the Sports Desk crew, have a good week.